every day.
Well, you don't want to write yourself off.
Right.
You know, and if you're going to hide the fact that you've listen, a lot of people didn't get to 50.
Right.
A lot of people didn't make it, so celebrate for them. That's what I
See, the thing is, the average American probably can tell the difference, but there are sub-average individuals that all they want to know is you're on the list, and they hear you're on the list, and they might try to you.
For years, Jennifer Lopez has been portrayed as a symbol of endurance. Someone who navigated fame, controversy, and personal turmoil to build a lasting global brand. But what if that familiar narrative is incomplete? What if the story the public has accepted for decades is now being challenged by a growing body of disputed claims and resurfacing allegations? Recent document releases tied to the Jeffrey Epstein investigation have reignited scrutiny around powerful figures who once moved comfortably within elite social circles.
The department has finally released some of the highly anticipated Epstein files. More than 300,000 pages of documents related to the late convicted offender were made public today. They include photos, flight logs, grand jury testimony, and a lot of heavy.
As thousands of pages of emails and records were released in rapid succession by both political parties, the move felt less like transparency theater and more like a warning shot. These disclosures weren't random. They signaled a renewed effort to examine who knew what, and when, among the many names drawing renewed attention is Jennifer Lopez. Not in the role of an accuser or a peripheral attendee, but as someone whose reported presence at certain high-profile gatherings is now being questioned more seriously than before. According to circulating claims, law enforcement possesses images that allegedly place her at events long rumored to blur the boundary between celebrity networking and something far more troubling. None of this has been proven in court, but the implications alone have fueled intense debate. What separates this moment from
There was new names in some of the emails that I think investigators need to look at. In particular, I jumped on the name of a modeling agent who, in a similar fashion to Jean-Luc Brunel, who brought underage girls from overseas to Jeffrey Epstein for abuse. There was another man. What was interesting about this other individual is that he also apparently provided young models for Donald Trump's modeling agent.
Last cycles of Epstein-related celebrity speculation is timing. These discussions are unfolding alongside mounting legal pressure in Sean Diddy Combs' federal case, where new witnesses and testimony are steadily narrowing the margins for denial. The suggestion being floated by commentators is not that these worlds merely coexisted, but that they overlapped in meaningful ways. That overlap has become the focal point of public suspicion. Critics argue that Lopez's name appearing in Epstein